right? We've seen in the last couple of months, cuts to aid. The era of aid is dead. It's gone, right? USAID, all these organizations that used to give aid to Africa, it's gone. So then the question becomes, well, how do we grow the continent we need in a way that we want it to happen? Our governments do not raise enough taxes through tax revenue to do this work. So who do we expect to grow these economies? Who do you expect for our kids, your children, your grandchildren someday? Do we want Nairobi to look the same 50 years from today as it does today? And if we don't, who do we want to build it? And it's a private sector. Private sector, where the engine of economies, they're the job creators. Private sector are the leaders of the economy. Government works for us. At least they should work for us. Government should work for us, right? So yes, so private sector, and I go back to what you said, asking me about why should they, private sector's role in this space, I think for a long time, hasn't been amplified because I think we've allowed others to fill the space. We're asking private sector in Africa to do exactly what private sector everywhere else does. If you look at the global north, companies like Microsoft and companies like AWS and all these other companies, they serve a role in community, right? They're the ones who provide the jobs. They're the ones who advise governments. They're the ones who make sure that they work with educational institutions to make sure that research is done. Research starts at Stanford, it goes to private sector. We need to do the same thing. And I think our private sector has a role to play in that, because the more they do that, the more prosperous the continent will be.